Hello everyone, this is Madmarshman with episode 5 of Skyblock Challenge. And if you watched the last episode, you'll know that I had trouble recording and I intended to have a nice relaxing episode where I built this little mushroom guest house. Recorded it with the microphone switched off, then had a panic-stricken episode where I rushed around and tried to get it done quickly. And it didn't work out as I hoped. The recording didn't anyway, and there's a lot of issues unresolved, so we're going to try and have some relaxation and renovation work and resolve some of them issues this time. So let's get on with it. So to start with, we tore down, well, to start with I've moved a lot of chests around here because we've got a storage problem, but we're going to sort that out a little bit today as well. But initially we tore down our tree farm quite a while ago and we're running low on timber. So we're not going to build a new tree farm, but we are going to get it back to where we're growing some timber again. Now you may notice that the catchment area for the mob drops, I've lowered that by a couple of blocks off camera and capped it with slabs so mobs don't spawn. Now one other thing I want to do, one of our challenges is to craft 10 stone slabs, 10 stone pressure plates. Now I already have 8, but we'll do 2 more. So we've got the 10, there we go, 10 stone pressure plates. Now what we want here, if you remember in the mushroom hut we had wooden pressure plates. Now the problem with wooden pressure plates here is if an item lands on a wooden pressure plate, it will open the gate. Now that probably won't be a problem because all the mobs are dying, but we want to do it properly. Stone pressure plates can only be activated by mobs or by a player. So now we just walk in, door shuts behind us, pick up the drops, walk out. Lovely. Now we want a tree farm. If you see, I've already placed this here. So we want some dirt. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks above us. Now you may know that sometimes you can grow them enormous trees and they look very nice, but they are a pain to harvest. So we want wood that's easy to harvest. So that strip of cobblestone above us should stop the trees from growing very tall. I think you can actually do it with 5, but I wasn't sure, so we've gone from 6 just to make sure. So we do want some wood. So there is a temporary wood farm. We will be building a better one at a later date. And this thing is ridiculous. It's so efficient. It'd never be this efficient in a vanilla world because mobs can spawn in caves and other places overground. No, it would never run as fast as that. But anyway, that's that little job done. So now let's get back to the mushroom guest house. So I put this staircase in because I was quite annoyed after I finished recording and just done a little bit, nothing too much. This was all stone slab, I swapped it out for wood. Now if you remember, I show you this window with the fence gate and the trapdoor, and I said this is how I like to do it. That's not how I like to do it at all, but I was rushing so much, this is how it ended up. If you actually look at this one, the fence gates stick out and look as if it's supporting the trapdoor. That's how I like to do it. So I'll show you how to do that, because it's not 100% plain sailing, because you have to put the fence gate on top of something. So we put a block there, fence gate on top, open it up, get rid of the block, we just shut the fence gate, never mind, we'll open it up again. There you go. Now I think that looks a lot better. I think we'll also have a trapdoor on the front. Have a little porch. Now we're not going for the same look here because this fence gate is to be operated by this pressure plate. Also, I'll show you a trick of bone meal the grass, then hit the grass, the long grass, to get some seeds, and you can bone meal the seeds on unhydrated land and they'll grow. If you don't do it quickly, the land will turn back to dirt. Now after doing that, I've realised that this land is only 5 blocks away from this water. If you have the land within 4 blocks of the water, it'll be hydrated. So I think we should sort that out. So we'll get this pumpkin, get back over here. Well, no we won't, we'll get our bucket, which I don't know where it is. I'll say these chests are just temporary for now. I think the various chest, here it is. Yeah, I was thinking about building a complete storage room, but I don't think a storage room is really necessary in Skyblock. You just need to increase the storage a little bit. So, get that dirt, pick it up because it's valuable. Get rid of this. This also gives me the opportunity to explain something else I forgot in the episode. Like I said, I was very rushed, that's why we're doing this one. The jack-o'-lanterns in the pond are to stop the water from freezing. Now, you can see this has now gone dark already. This land is starting to hydrate. So we'll make this infinite. Whoops, take from the middle, it's better. So this is now a proper wheat farm. We don't need to mess around with bone meal. This will just hydrate itself. So we'll take the wheat, get the seeds, replant. So that will now grow properly. We can also do some secret water over here, I think. I like to hide the water if I can, that's always nice. So we'll take that out, and that. We'll put the water behind there. Block it in with the cobble. Get a block of dirt. That'll turn to grass, so that'll now hydrate all that. So that will grow on its own accord. So I think, no, there's some more I wanted to do here. Some more tricks. We like tricks. I'll have a crafting table and a furnace. I think we'll steal 8 coal from here. Right, back we go. This little trick relies on hitboxes. You see the hitbox on this bed? If we try and click on this piece of wool here, we get in the bed. That's because the hitbox of the bed is 2 full blocks. Now the hitbox for a chest is only the size of the chest. So we can actually hit that piece of wool. We're going to chop this one out as well just because we want the wool back. So we can now put a crafting table under the chest, replace a block of wool, and we can now access this crafting table. So we're going to do something similar here. Wool out, furnace in, get the wool, so we can now access the furnace. So we now have everything we need in this hut. This is a little care package for our guest, full set of tools, some seeds, some food, some torches, and a flower. We don't need that, so we're getting plenty of light from the jack-o'-lantern. Right, so I think basically that is that is the hut finish. I think their windows look much better like that. Right, so now trees are growing already. Block of cobblestone is stunting their growth how we wanted. So now we've got some other little issues to sort out here. This water source block is where a melon could land, so that needs to be moved. And I want to push this fence out and move all these chests to somewhere more sensible. So, and I need to drop a layer here, so we're going to have to do something slightly dangerous. So if we're going to do something dangerous, we're going to put our bucket away. We could put everything away, but it's not that dangerous, I don't think. We'll have a look here. I'm hoping I'll have another block out just to make sure. Yep, that is our original pillar. When we put the lava and the water down to drop down, that went there. I better make sure I got plenty of cobblestone on me. Right. So I just want to go. Actually, no, that'll be okay. We are going to go down here. This is the edge we wish to work on. So we'll give ourselves some blocks to work off as far as we can reach. That'll be a good start. I'll just leave that hole there so we know where we are. Right, let's get our furnaces. Yes, these 3 chests are missing because I moved them over there. I didn't think you'd want me to watch me move inventory. I know you said you wanted to watch me do everything, but we'll be a bit sensible about it. Right, have I got an axe? I have got an axe. Right. Yeah, like I said, there's quite a few things that got done in the last episode that I didn't really talk about properly. And we'll try and cover some of them in this episode. I've got to leave that there because that's the infinite water. Right. I'll put one under there. How far do we need to come out? I think we need to come out 3. Yeah, something else I said in the last episode when I was talking about crafting melon blocks. I said that if you got 9 stacks of melon pieces, you would end up with 9 melon blocks. Well, obviously that is incorrect. If you crafted 9 stacks of melon pieces, you'd end up with 1 stack of melon blocks. And that is a good way to transport melons if you're in a vanilla Minecraft world and fancy doing something silly like running 20,000 miles without stopping to gather food and needed to carry a lot of food. That is the easiest way to carry food forever, nearly. It's not the most efficient way because it takes you 9 melon pieces to make a melon block, and when you break a melon block down, you're probably only going to get 5 or 6 pieces back. But if you've got a good efficient melon farm, melon's so cheap, that's not really a concern. It's more convenient just to have that much melon on you. Have to go and get some more cobblestone. That'll be in one of these. Right, is that far enough? I'd really like to push the chests back. Yeah, I think that's far enough. is it? We're going to have one more layer. To hell with the expense. Oh. Should be okay. Right. Where are the lovely bricks? Let's put these down. Stop us from running off the edge. How many fences do we reclaim? 20. Well, we need more than that, but I think we've got some more in the chest. Yeah, we went to the wedding. The wedding was good. I think I told you in the last episode, my brother-in-law Anthony and his fiancée Jem were getting married. My little girl done us proud. She stayed up till 10 o'clock at night, or half 10, without any whinging. You know, she's only 2. She was 2 on Valentine's Day, so she done well. I think everybody had a thoroughly good time. Managed not to have too much to drink. Right. So I think the easiest way of doing this is going to be craft. I can craft 2 more chests here. Get the basic layout going. These should be empty now. They are. Let's kill the infinite spring. We've got infinite springs everywhere now, so that's not a problem. Get these chests. I probably will reinstate that infinite spring or another one somewhere else. Maybe that one even. Right. I'm going to do some inventory shuffling so I can reassign these chests over there, and then I'll be back. Right, we're back again. So I moved all these. Here we have various blocks and wooden things. Of course, cobblestone, food and plants. This is going to be the wool and the dyes, plus some coal. I think the bucket should live in here as well. And mob drops. As you can see, I've spaced this out. I don't know if you're aware of this trick, but now if I just shift click everything out of my inventory, it will go into a correct slot. Like this 4 string will now jump to that 43. No, it hasn't, it's gone there. Oh yeah, it'll go across like so, but it will go in the same item slot. So we'll have that. The reason we want that string is just to show you, in case you didn't know, you're thinking, where is he getting this wool from for the pink wool in the mushroom house? There's no sheep anywhere. 4 spider string makes wool. So, in case you didn't know, I know most of you do, but as I said before, you like to spell this out for everybody. Now, one thing I forgot at the mushroom hut was these little bits of dirt here with flowers on. We can make them look better than that. Trapdoor, trapdoor, flower box. Then go on the top or the bottom of the block. There we go. I think it just adds a little bit something else to the build. So back to this build. Now we should, I was going to say, we should have space under here for a bit of backlighting. You can put lights under the chests because the chest is a transparent block, but we're not putting anything else there, so we'll use these gaps to put a jack-o'-lantern in. I'm not particularly fond of the look of a jack-o'-lantern, apart from when you're using it as a decorative pumpkin. And we're one short because we only ever had 3 furnaces. We'll have 4 if you're cooking a lot of smooth stone, and you might be smelting some glass and changing some cactus into dye and what have you. So what else have we got in our block chest? 5 of them. That'll be ideal. I quite enjoy this building on the fly. We just make it up as we go along. I reinstated the water because I thought I was going to have to move it, but as it turned out I didn't. So we now have a sensible arrangement for our storage. So we may as well sort out some signage again. We'll have the signs at the back, that'll do. So we'll have block. Oh, I must have caps lock on. It's better. Blocks. We all know what this is. Cobble. Food. And plants. Couldn't find my keys for a second there. We'll have wool, dyes, and valuables. Mob drops. You need a mob drop chest when you've got yourself a decent spawner. Right, we've not done the cobblestone stairs challenge yet, and we're still not going to. So I'm not a fan of cobblestone stairs. If we have to, we'll just make them and bung them in a chest and say we're done it, rather than use materials we don't want to use. So let's make some stone stairs. 32, that should be enough. And no, I'm not going to bother yet with that. Right, we don't really need this dirt around this cactus, but we'll leave it for now. So we want some nice access here. Oh, I quite like this look for a path. Some sideways stairs. We've got the nice corner placement with a recent update. Right, let's see how that went nicely there. Come along the side here. Right, we want to go down there again, I think, in a little while, because upside down. That went upside down. That's just too high up. Because we got these halves we need to get rid of. These two need to become a whole one of those. Stone brick, as it's known. Right. I think now we don't need a bucket, we can just cheat and do it like that. Right, the problem with this water source is there's actually somewhere where a melon could land. So we're being a bit inefficient really. So we want to move our water source to here. But the problem with here is, as I thought, we've got nothing underneath it. So we'll light that up to give us some kind of clue of where we're going. Make sure we've got plenty of cobble. Make sure we haven't got our bucket on us. Is this the pillar? This is the pillar. Down we go. Where's the hole? There. So all we need is one there and one there. We're now underneath our skyblock. not a good place to be, so let's get out. Put our corner stair in. Right. The reason I wanted to do that is, as I explained earlier, the jack-o'-lanterns, like in the pond next to the mushroom hut, stop the water from freezing. And that reduces our need for torches everywhere, because they're not that pretty. I mean, if you gotta have them, you gotta have them. Put all them signs, and I still can't find anything. Right, so there we go. Water. I can't imagine that we need that much wheat, but seeing as we've got a couple of dirt blocks there, let's put some in. Right, we've got loads of space here now. We don't need those because we've got jack-o'-lanterns, so the chests are transparent blocks. I mean, we could half slab a lot of this if we wanted. Right, while we're standing here and have no timber at all on us, let's grab that then. We might as well craft some sticks, craft a bow, add that to our list, add that to our inventory, mob drops. Let's just take it out on this melon. Right, we now have a new toy. So I think that I've addressed all the issues that I wanted to. And this is nice and tidy now. We can get up to our garden without having to jump all over it. I think the mushroom house is now how I want it. We've got the nice plant pots outside. The windows are now actually how I want them. We now have a fully usable hut with furnace, a crafting table. We've got a care package in there for our guests when they come to stay. We've got a tree farm again. They've started to grow. We've got 2 bone meal on us. Let's just go and increase the growth. And there they are, they're growing next to each other. I'd said they would. That one doesn't want to be bone mealed, but as you can see, they do grow next to each other. And this should be full of goodies. I mean, we could easily have a separate chest for string, arrows and bones, but... and the safety gate that's not really necessary because everything survives. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that's everything we need to do tonight. I hope we resolved all the issues. If there's anything I've done that you want to know about, feel free to comment or ask me in the comments and I'll let you know if I know the answer. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.